Dogmen in Michigan that hunt people in the forests. Demons from Dover or from the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. Is it really hard for us to believe that Bigfoot doesn't roam this country? These topics and more, only on Cryptid Conversations.
Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Who's rock and roll? Turn that off now. Okay. Oh, wait for people to show up. I am alone today. There's a reason. There's a very big reason why. We all need to have a look. And when I say we, I mean me. I need to chat. Because there's stuff in the cryptid community that I think needs discussing. There's some bias in the cryptid community that if you don't agree with what certain people say, you become a riot. Um, Something way less than what you should be. And yeah, just not right. There's, there's one of the things bother me about one of them being if if you don't agree with a certain aesthetic to a sighting, nobody's going to listen to your site. And this is my biggest pet peeve when it comes to the BFRO. Uh, uh, yeah, I'm going to take a hot shot here at BFRO because the BFRO, if you don't adhere to their quote unquote romanticized vision of what Matt Moneymaker believes Bigfoot to be, he won't allow it on his site. He won't let you tell your story. I'm sorry, but I thought all of our sightings and all of our experiences were supposed to be respected. Um, Matt Moneymaker is exactly what his name means. He's a money grabbing whore. Uh, he's a legitimate scum in the Bigfoot community. And these are my opinions. These are not, you know, tied to anybody. But these are things that I need to say. And the reason why I say them is because I think the cryptid community as a whole, there's times where it's extremely toxic. And it's not fair to people who have seen something and yet excuse me, are not allowed to put it out there, to share it, to get some type of closure. Matt's all about the money. He wants to be the guy that finds a creature, packages it, puts a stamp on it, and gets the fame and the money that comes with it. Like I said, he's a money grabbing whore. He's not truly in it for the science. He's not truly in it for the benefit of a species. He's in it for the money and the fame and the notoriety. The criteria for a sighting on with the VFRO is ridiculous. And it's not fair that people can't get their word out, can't tell their story. Again, This is my opinion. Now, the next little thing I'm gonna give my opinion on is the ridiculous romanticism that happens here in the cryptid community. The ridiculous romanticism of the cryptid community is things like, oh, Bigfoot's, you know, Gigantopithecus and this, that, and the other. That's a real romantic idea. You want it, they want it to be that. And I understand why. You know, it's the only great ape we've never seen, except for when it was roaming around, when we were basically living in caves. The Gigantopithecus theory is a romantic theory. It's not a legit theory. You're talking about something that's basically an oversized orangutan. And you're going to say it walked upright. All apes can walk upright. It's just more comfortable for them to walk on all fours. So something that has similar structure to a orangutan is now a bipedal ape man that lives in the woods here in the United States, when it was only in Asia, preferred Asian climates, and was basically hunted to extinction by us. Okay. And we're basing this theory off of a fucking jawbone. Not for nothing, the romanticized theory. It's romantic to think, oh yeah, no, it's definitely a gigantopithecus. Da, 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 da. Don't get me wrong. I love Dr. Jeff Meldrum. I think he's done amazing things here in the cryptid community. But his fanciful romantic theory that the descendant of Gigantopithecus, it's a pipe dream. That's my opinion. Even, you know, even the idea that, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, skunk ape, whatever you want to call it, is that true missing link between human innate. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit tired today. That that is a fantasy. I mean, we'll never know until we got one laying on a slab in a morgue. And not for nothing, if you don't believe that the government already knows about these things, uh, there's a lot our government doesn't tell us. You think that we'd be able to log timber if there was a bipedal humanoid cousin sitting in the woods and we're taking their land? It's, to me, a lot of shit is just fucked up. But hey, who am I? I'm just some asshole on the internet that has his own opinion. And these people that think, these people that romanticize that Nessie's a plesiosaur and da 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 da. Plesiosaurs lived in tropical waters. Why are you thinking that they lived when surviving in a cold ass lake in Scotland of all fucking places? Like, get your head out of your ass. That is the most romanticized thing I've ever freaking heard when it comes to the Loch Ness monster. I mean, not for nothing. I would sit there and look at the loch as a whole. Look at the loch as a whole. Look at what's actually there. Every time they've done DNA testing of the water in Loch Ness, they found more eel DNA than any other animal in that loch. You have the conger eel that calls the loch home. You have the anguilla that calls that lake home. Not to mention, anguillas can go on land, and they're a nasty ass fish. They're mean. Who's to say that the Nessie sightings over the years weren't actually a mutation of a current species that lives in the loch, and that's why you can't find it. I mean, not for nothing. Eels prefer the deep. They prefer dark. Only usually venture on land at night. All the sightings of Nessie when it's been on land, crossing roads or whatever, have happened at night. Strange undulating creatures. I mean, not for nothing. Like it's you ever see an eel moving around on land? They're quite disturbing looking and quite odd looking when they're trying to flop over back to the water. So for people sitting there saying it's a plesiosaur, it's a plesiosaur, get the hell out of here. Caddy here in the States. Oh, it's a plesiosaur. No, it's not a plesiosaur. You know, well, it might be some form of basilosaurus. Nice theory. Basilosaurus has a short neck. Also prefer deep water. It's hanging out in the lake. Hey guys, how are you? Thank you for joining. And for those just joining, this is a special episode of Cryptid Conversations where I just basically lose my mind on the cryptid community and paranormal community because there are so many biased and romanticized versions of the entire community that just need to get a kick in the pants and actually look at the science and truth behind what some of these creatures could be. I am sick of people like Matt Moneymaker making money off of people's stories and then saying, "Oh well, they're not they're not true." I'm sick of I'm sick of people in the crypto community that make it out to be a freaking joke because I've experienced things in this world. I've experienced things all throughout this country. And yeah, Copper, you're absolutely right. We talked about this briefly while we're on there. I mean, it's so stupid. Like I feel I need to rant about it. That's why the rest of the cast is not here today. I made sure they had this weekend off because I needed to get this off my chest. I needed to get this out in the open because I am not a skeptic. I believe these creatures exist. But the thing is that when you take the science out of it and you romanticize a theory, mind you, a theory, yes, I know. I've seen you in here when I'm in here with my panel. I mean, like, and yes, I see you, Kate. Um, you can't. You're right. You can't make people believe it or not. It's a double-edged sword. But the thing is that people at the BFRO, and that the BFRO is the biggest offender in my entire opinion sets upon because I can't stand their ridiculous criteria because they want to portray Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever the hell you want to call it, hairy guy in the woods, whatever. They want to portray it as being one of these, you know, oh, it's a gentle giant. Da, 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 da. Motherfucker, some of these things are downright mean. I've been in the woods. Has anybody? Let me ask my wonderful people here watching. Has any of you ever seen a dead bear in the woods? You never hear of anybody finding a dead bear in the woods. You know why? Because bears go off deep into the woods where nobody can find them to die. I have been hiking through these woods in New Jersey most of my adult life, most of my childhood too. You know how many times I've come upon a dead bear? 5 times. That's more than the normal average. And when you find a dead bear with a boulder where its head should have been, and I'm not talking a small boulder, I'm talking about a boulder about yay big where its head should have been. What do you think killed that? Matt Moneymaker? What do you think killed that? Oh, they don't, they're not violent. They're not violent. Bullshit. Exactly. They're usually the top of the food chain. You never find them dead. You never find anything. If you find a carcass that a hunter killed and left, that's a rarity. Or a bear that died of old age. But I'm telling you right now, these guys got to stop romanticizing these things as, friendly. The amount of sightings that go undocumented because of the stigma behind them, that bothers me. Yeah, anything can be violent if threatened. I mean, but the thing is, who's to say these things aren't territorial either? I don't. Excuse me. I'm going to do something I don't normally do on this show. Because that's how riled up I am about this. Romanticizing it, that's gigantopithecus. Not for nothing. Just by its dimensions alone, you can look at what people say Sasquatch looks like and discern that it is more closely related to the Homo denisovans in Denisova, Russia. Oh, definitely. They're definitely not like Harry and the freaking Hendersons. Started a new series doing the haunted places. Nice, nice Copper Lolly. If you guys aren't following Copper Lolly, go follow her YouTube channel. She does some good lives and everything like that. She's a real good person. But anyway, like I said, these people that romanticize theories that are just completely fucking stupid in my mind makes no sense. Well, you are. You're awesome. You're the one who turned me on to doing a podcast on here, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Copper Lolly's the one who got this whole shebang started with me. So, uh, like I said, I am literally tired of the BS in the crypto community. It drives me insane. That's why here on my channel on Cryptic Conversations, we're going to look at things from our own point of views here. We here at Cryptic Conversations, we don't make the decision on what anything is. I don't know what Bigfoot is. I'm not going to sit here and say what it is. But my opinion is it is probably closely related to Homo denisova and is ra- just totally, non-dependent on tech. It just wants to hang out in the woods and be by itself. Oh, definitely, definitely. I'll come if you come when you get up to Jersey. Let me know. I live in North Jersey, so we got a couple of good haunted places up here. Thanks, thanks a lot, Sarge. I appreciate that. I got your six too. But you know, here in Cryptids Conversations, we don't make the decision on what it is. We ask why it is. We ask, what's your opinion? And that's the thing I want from everybody too. Is you know, show send me your opinion. I want to know your opinion. Yeah, you better get back to work, darling. You know, it's it's hard to sit here and say that cryptid community isn't all inclusive. It really is. But the thing is, if you have an idea that clashes with the stereotype of what something is, they won't allow you to voice it. That's what pisses me off. But yeah, I've had it with the cryptid community. I've had it with, and I'm not meaning like our cryptid community. I'm talking about the cryptid community as a whole. I've had it with a lot of the cryptid community because you're ridiculous romanticism overtakes legitimate science. Would I love to see Dr. Jeff Meldrum prove everybody wrong? Absolutely. Do I think he's going to? Fuck no. Because his idea doesn't work. It doesn't explain it. Oh, well, Giganto could have gone from Asia, up over the Bering Sea land. Why the hell would it leave a very nice, warm, tropical climate area where it was eating well to the point where it was up around, 1,000-pound animal? Why would it leave that to go up where it's fucking cold and cross a cold land bridge all the way across just to fuck off? Makes no sense. Primates don't migrate unless you're human. Humans migrate because we over fucking kill everything in our area. We need more food, so we go and search for more food. Come on now. Or how about this one? The reason why we went across the Bering Strait land bridge. The whole reason why we went across there. How about this? Maybe we weren't just looking for a new place. Maybe we're trying to fucking get away from something. Something that hunts us at night. Something that's stronger than us, bigger than us. Something that can pick us off one at a time. Something that can be just as violent if provoked. And let's put it this way, we're human. We provoke a lot of fucking people. A lot of fucking we're we're not perfect. Oh, possibly smarter than us? Absolutely. Joseph had good have a good day at work, sir. You know, we're not perfect. We're not, but smarter than us? I won't say smarter than us. I would say more adaptable than us because think about where the bulk of the sightings are. We're mountainous regions, places that the temperature changes like that. You know, these things are way more skilled at hunting, way more skilled at camouflage than us. I mean, romanticize these things doesn't make any sense. But that's me. That's my opinion. Do I wish one day I could unlock the secrets of what a Sasquatch is? I'd love to. I'd love to see one. my lifetime, I don't think it'll happen. We as a species truly don't understand a lot. We as a species need to be better at understanding. We as a species need to stop fucking it up. We need to stop fucking up. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to my rant here on this special episode of Blue Rants on Cryptid Conversations. Yeah, I'm just, I don't know. I needed to get this off my chest. I needed to spout off at the mouth for a little bit. But I appreciate those who showed up and decided to watch this very, very poignant episode. And with that being said, thank you guys. And as always, can't be good, be bad. Next week, we resume the Cryptid Conversations as we'll be covering the Navajo skinwalkers and not the skinwalkers that, you know, you see on TikTok. Because, truth be told, skinwalkers are a lot fucking scarier. And those things on TikTok, they're not skinwalkers. We'll catch you next week. Stay amazing. And thank you for listening to my rant. Catch you in the next one.